Welcome to Mahashivaratri 2023.
Millions of people are going to be watching all over the world. I've got a feeling we're in for a treat here.
We're going to be here until 6 a.m.
Good things happen to you on a mental, physical and spiritual level.
And we're both now feeling pretty pumped for our very first Mahashivaratri 2023.
This is going to be difficult.
Welcome back to the channel. We're Janine and Liam Day, a married couple from the UK travelling through incredible India on a little rickshaw that we bought named Pete. We've spent the last 7 weeks travelling through Tamil Nadu and Kerala on some of the world's craziest roads, meeting the kindest people we have ever met and encountering the most stunning scenery. We've just returned from a hell of an adventure in the Western Ghat Mountains, just in time to be in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu for Mahashivaratri, one of the largest spiritual events of the year in India. If you've never witnessed Mahashivaratri before, then strap in, as it's India and they don't do things by half measures.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We're in Tamil Nadu in southern India, and the last time you saw us we were racing out of the Western Ghats, the hills, the mountains of southern India, because our rickshaws was pretty broken, breaking down a lot. Brakes, engine, exhaust, everything, carburetor, everything was going wrong. It was pretty precarious. We were breaking down in some of the places you definitely don't want to be breaking down in, with the areas where there's wild tigers, wild elephants, leopards, bears, all that sort of thing. We came out alive. It was a hell of an adventure. I recommend going to watch it if you didn't. And we managed to make it to the first place that we could find accommodation following all of that before the sun went down, in a place called Palaki. Palaki is not far from here. It's about an hour's drive, and right now we're in Coimbatore. Why are we in Coimbatore? It's because it's Shiva's birthday. Lord Shiva, the god. Mahashivaratri is what it's called, or Shivaratri. It happens once a year, every year. Astrologically, the planets and the universe and the solar system are going through a certain change. And during this change, Shivaratri, there's a huge change in energy, so we are told, within the universe. And if you stay awake all night, that's tonight, all night till 6 o'clock in the morning, good things happen to you on a mental, physical and spiritual level. So we are told by Mr. Sadhguru himself, who is hosting tonight, and we are going to it, the all-nighter, the largest spiritual event in the world is happening in this month tonight, and we're going. We've got front row seats, well, sort of. So it's going to be a long old day. It's going to be very exciting. If you want to know what Shiva's birthday looks like, millions of people are going to be watching all over the world. It's going to be very, very special. We're very excited. I've wanted to go for a very long time. Make sure you watch to the end. It's going to be interesting. For now, we've got a busy day because we woke up, we realised we can't just go to Shiva's birthday wearing what we're wearing. Can we, Janine?
Not at all.
No. So we're going to go off and get a birthday suit, as you would if you're going to someone's birthday party. So that's the first order of service. Going to get some nice food as well, see what Coimbatore's all about with regards to food and have a little look around. We need to go to the ashram to go and pick up tickets for Shiva's birthday in advance to save any of the hassle, because it's going to be chaos tonight, I know it is. And then get ready and go to the big event. Here we go.
But before we go out, I just wanted to show you where we've been staying for the past few nights. We are here in an apartment. As it turns out, there's like 3 rooms here, but we're the only people staying. So we've had the whole thing to ourselves and it's been brilliant. But tonight we have got the other rooms filling up for Shiva's birthday. So the whole of Coimbatore is going to be absolutely rammed today because it's such a big event. But anyway, so we've got some guests coming today, but I'm going to show you around the apartment.
The Horizon Heights apartment has a large lounge area with a TV, a dining room with a balcony and an admittedly random sink outside, a kitchen with a fridge. We paid 50 rupees for 20 litres of water, which was great. Our bedroom is big with a large bed, a bathroom with hot water and a balcony. We also have a fan and aircon. We are paying 2,000 rupees per night, and we can leave Pete the rickshaw in the underground car park, which is looked over by security. We headed to Coimbatore shopping mall called Brookfields to see what party wear we can find for the big evening.
Okay, what a successful shopping trip that was. Probably Liam and Janine's most successful shopping trip ever. Now, we're getting pretty hungry and we've heard of somewhere really, really interesting. I just saw it pop up on my phone on Instagram. They've got a raw food restaurant here. So all of our favourite Indian dishes, but raw and plant-based. I think this is one of India's first. So it should be very, very interesting. And we're heading there now. It's called Padayal. No oil, no boil. I've got a feeling we're in for a treat here. Just got a feeling about it. It's already something completely different. God knows what we're going to be eating or what's going to happen. Is it all vegan?
Raw vegan.
Everything?
Yeah, 100% raw vegan.
Whoa, everything's raw vegan.
Yeah, everything
That's
raw.
incredible. It's
No
music to our ears.
I am Shiva, Padayal Shiva from Coimbatore. Padayal, offering to nature. Its Tamil word is Padayal. It's offering to nature. More than 2,000 recipes we innovated last 10 years. Divine herbals like lotus, rose, avarambu like lotus. Then herbals, divine herbals.
Wow, this place is incredible. It's so cool. It's like this gorgeous little hut, and the food is no oil, no boil, so all 100% raw, plant-based. And we're getting a set meal, so we're going to get like a South Indian, authentic, traditional thali type meal, but everything's raw. So we'll see how it comes out. I'm really intrigued.
To begin our raw feast, we were given a rose petal energy drink topped off with soaked basil seeds. It was absolutely divine. Then we were served our set meal, which consisted of coconut chutney, non-roasted vada, beetroot pickle, botica pachuri, raw banana salad, green gram sprouts, okra, and a mound of rice sprout in the middle, all topped with a raw sambar.
This is a completely raw, vegan, South Indian mix of different things. There's so many ingredients in here, I can't even begin to explain to you what's in it. But it's all completely raw, including the rice is raw, which is amazing. I don't know how they do that. They must be soaked overnight and sprouted or something. And banana salads and cucumber, raita, all coconut based, or and then this is vada. You've seen us have vada. This is a raw vada. It's delicious. And then a raw sambar on top. You wait till you try that too. It's very, very good.
We ate up our unique, very healthy and extremely delicious raw set meal, finished with a banana sweet. It was lovely.
So if you're happy with the food and the service, you ring the bell. Yay, very happy.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how hot it is. I'm sat down again. We've walked about 5 minutes down the road and my heart is racing. It is just so hot. We had to nip into the shade. Liam's getting us both a drink, and yeah, I just had to sit down. It is just ridiculously hot and humid. I'm so pleased that the event we're going to tonight is in the evening time, because I wouldn't survive a festival during the daytime, not in this heat, no way.
Cool, next job before this evening's event, we've actually got to go to the Isha Ashram. So where tonight's being held is in the ashram grounds. The ashram is huge, hence why it's going to host one of the biggest spiritual celebrations of the year. But we've got to go there and pick up a security tag. So we thought we'd go and check out the ashram whilst we're there as well. Just a quick tour of the ashram and then back home, maybe a quick power nap, and back to Isha tonight for Mahashivaratri 2023.
After grabbing a drink to cool down, we set off to drop our shopping back at the room with a plan to get ready later in the day, as the event didn't start till 6. We then hopped into the rickshaw to head to the world-renowned Isha Ashram to pick up our wristband for tonight's Mahashivaratri. We finally arrived at the ashram, hoping for a speedy picking up of the tickets. It took us an hour and a half of being shuffled from one place to the other amongst the huge early arrival crowd. Our plan was to grab the tickets, then drive and return later, after we had changed and showered, but organisers of the event told us that we may have to re-evaluate our plans, as there were already more people turning up than anticipated. Plus, the President of India was coming, which means some roads will be closed also.
So the plan was to come and get a security band and leave, and then go back, get changed into our new clothes that we bought, get showered and all the rest of it, and then come back later on. But it's so busy here and so crazy that we've been advised just to stay. So it'll take us an hour and a half to get back to Coimbatore, an hour and a half to come back here again, and then when we come back from now onwards, the traffic will be crazy. So this kind organiser's helping us get in without having to leave again.
Thank you. So what a disaster. I can't wear my new dress. I'm so gutted. Also, we're going to be here until 6 a.m. and I didn't bring my hoodie. It's the first time that I haven't brought a jumper out with me because it's been so hot recently, and I thought, oh, we're going back home anyway. So no jumper, and we're out overnight. So I don't imagine it's going to get too cold, but I'm just hoping that it doesn't. I've got a blanket anyway, which we keep in the rickshaw. So that could be my saviour today. So no earrings, no bangles, everything we prepared has all gone to waste, but never mind, we're here now. Okay, so we have got our wristbands finally. We would not have been able to do that on our own. It was just so complicated. Thank God for that lovely volunteer guy who helped us. And now we've been advised to go to the temple because they actually haven't opened this one yet. So we're going to take a stroll over to the temple before going in very, very early to Mahashivaratri.
As advised, we went to the ashram to take a look around. This incredible place was started by none other than Sadhguru and his Isha Foundation. Sadhguru is referred to as a mystic, which means he understands truths that are beyond human intellect. He is the most watched guru on YouTube and someone who has dedicated their life to bringing yoga back to the world and helping people turn inward as humanity faces its darkest time ever. The ashram accepts anyone beyond belief, religion, caste, gender or creed, and has a number of consecrated spaces. Within that is said that just by being close to them will advance anyone on their spiritual path. We enjoyed spending time amongst these consecrated spaces for a few hours before the main event began.
This is the story so far. We've arrived and we were going to leave, but we were advised not to leave, just to stay. So we've stayed. We've had the fortune of looking around Sadhguru's ashram, the Isha ashram, which is incredible. I had some really nice experiences in there, and then now we've eaten some food as well as a precautionary measure, because to be honest with you, it's a bit chaotic. There's a lot of people here for Shivaratri. Now we're heading towards where we're going to be sitting for 12 hours sitting in one spot or standing or whatever, we don't really know. And that's it. We're there, and we're going to be in front of the Adiyogi, which we're going to be able to show you in a second. Is incredible. It's a Shiva monument that, like no other. There's only 2 of them in the world, and this is one of them, built by Sadhguru and his team. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where we're up to so far, and we're both now feeling pretty pumped for our very first Mahashivaratri 2023.
We can see the back of Shiva's head now, and it is massive. It is so cool with the mountains behind it. I can't wait to get to the front and see his face.
Totally blown away already by the Adiyogi statue, we made our way to the seated area. With the stage far in the distance and us less than halfway back, we started to realise the sheer scale of the event.
Every single year we've watched this on TV or on YouTube, and I said I wish I could be there. And then now, how confident do you feel you'll stay awake all night?
Not at all, not confident at all. I fall asleep at 10 o'clock normally, so this is going to be difficult.
We watched the sun go down behind the mountains, lighting everybody's faces with an amber glow. Then the live stream came on the screens showing Sadhguru and the President of India arriving. The energy in the crowd was palatable, whilst watching Sadhguru and the President getting closer to arrival. Even watching on the screens felt magical. We waited in anticipation.
Kala na janati tava jananam. Welcome to Mahashivaratri 2023.
After Sadhguru's opening invocation, the night then descended into almost non-stop music and celebration.
साहिब जी मारा शेर मारे बारिश मेवरी बाप जी मारा बाई जादू गणराया सागरा लाया बाई जादू गणराया सागरा लाया
A great time till this point, but one of the most breathtaking moments of the evening was watching the mind-blowing Adiyogi Divya Darshanam, a spectacular light display portraying the story of Shiva.
The ideal man, where one half of him is woman.
Dancing all evening, we made it to 5:30 a.m. before making an escape to avoid the traffic at 6. The entire event was grand in every way, from the size of it, the visual displays, the performances, singing, dancing, music, to the meditation and talks by Sadhguru. 12 hours of quality entertainment to keep us energized in the early hours. It was, however, time to leave.
So that's it, Mahashivaratri 2023 done. What an incredible thing. Are you glad we did it?
Yes, I'm so tired now, but I'm so glad we did it. It was incredible.
We've been there since 9 o'clock yesterday morning, and it's now, it's between 5 and 6, and we're leaving. Actually, as good as that was, I think we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to soak it all in and reflect, because right now we've got to drive in the dark with the rickshaw for the very first time. So wish us luck. What are the flaps doing down? No way! Hello?
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 Excuse me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? There's 2 people in it.
Can we have our rickshaw back now, please?
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry guys, we've got to drive this now. Drive it home. Huh? Drive it home. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys.
We eventually got the sleeping boys out the rickshaw and we started making our way back through the traffic in the dark to our guest house. We saw the sun coming up as we made it back home and we went to bed for some well-needed rest.
Good morning. Wow, that is Mahashivaratri 2023 done. I'll admit to you, I'm going to be completely honest with you, yesterday we didn't film anything at all because we rested all day, as you can imagine, after a all-nighter spiritual festival. I just wanted to, before we finished everything, I just wanted to sort of convey our sort of appreciation for what happened at Mahashivaratri. We're obviously very, very new to this. It's a big spiritual festival, and we were made to feel completely welcome there. There weren't that many foreigners there, and it was brilliant. It was so good. It was worth, even if we travelled just to Mahashivaratri from the UK just for that festival, it would be worth it because it was like nothing else. We had incredible invocations from Sadhguru, someone who I've sort of respected for a long time for bringing yoga to the world, and selflessly doing that. It really is sort of a very sort of enlightened person for doing that, trying to get as many people to turn inwards as possible. And he talks about mental health pandemics and all the rest of it, and that we need to sort of sort things out now. So him coming up on stage, the reverence in the crowd was incredible. The meditations that he held for all of those people, I'm sure you saw by the video how many people were there, thousands and thousands of people, were just something else. In fact, his last one that he did was so good. There was a bit where he made us cover our eyes within a certain hand formation. Actually made me cry a little bit. Never done that before. Don't know what that was all about, but he just started singing this transcript and it was just beautiful. It was amazing. It was just, I'm gonna not stop going on about Mahashivaratri for a very, very long time. And the quality of the musicians there was extraordinary. Like most of them, we didn't know what they were singing about because they were singing a different language, but the music was incredible. Really, I would say, in the intensity of the evening and the light show, it was out of this world. I recommend anybody going to it. It's on a different date every single year. Now Mahashivaratri is done, we are going to be heading north again. We're leaving Coimbatore, and I think we're going to go back into the mountains, which seems crazy because we had all those troubles in the mountains before, but there's some stuff that we need to see. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stick around for the next video and subscribe if you like the content, and we'll see you next time for some more travels around India in our rickshaw named Pete.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.